The Chevy SS, the car nobody knew existed, but everybody who drove one wanted to keep forever. It looked like your uncle's rental Malibu, but under the hood was a Corvette heart. Today, we're covering the complete history of the Chevy SS, a car that was faster than its badge suggested, quieter than its marketing department, and cooler than GM probably realized. This is the Car Encyclopedia, the ultimate archive of every car ever made, from legends to, well, lemons. Buckle up. Holden roots, the Australian connection. To understand the Chevy SS, you've got to start 9,000 miles away. In Australia. Back in the 70s, GM's Australian branch, Holden, was building some seriously cool performance sedans. By the 90s and 2000s, they had the Commodore, and more importantly, the Holden Special Vehicles, HSV line. Big V8, rear-wheel drive, manual gearbox. It was like an Aussie mix of a BMW M5 and a burnout competition. Fast forward to the 2010s, Chevy was killing off the Pontiac G8, another Holden-based sedan that Americans actually like. But instead of letting that platform die, GM decided to bring it back under a new name. The Chevy SS launch. The sleeper arrives, 2014. In 2014, the Chevy SS hit U.S. showrooms quietly, like suspiciously quietly. Chevy didn't advertise it. Most dealerships didn't even know they had one on the lot. But the specs? Oh, baby. Engine, 6.2-liter LS3 V8, same as the C6 Corvette. Power, 415 horsepower, 415 pound-feet torque. Transmission, 6-speed automatic. Manual came later. Drivetrain, rear-wheel drive. 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds. Weight, approximately 3,900 pounds. Basically, it was a Corvette wearing khakis and reading glasses. A true sleeper sedan. Performance and handling. The BMW beater that nobody bought. The SS wasn't just fast in a straight line. It handled. Magnetic ride control suspension. Same system used in Corvettes and Cadillacs. Brembo brakes. Near-perfect weight balance. Test drivers were stunned. It could go toe-to-toe with a BMW M5 for half the price. But there was one tiny issue. Chevy never told anyone it existed. The SS had no commercials, no celebrity endorsement, and no marketing push. The only people who bought one were car nerds who accidentally found it on AutoTrader at 2 a.m. Manual transmission and 2015 to 2017 updates. In 2015, Chevy finally listened to enthusiasts and offered a 6-speed manual transmission. Suddenly, it became the ultimate sleeper. A V8, rear-wheel drive, manual sedan, in an era where everything else was going turbo and automatic. Chevy also made a few visual tweaks. Vented hood, minor styling updates, and new colors like the cult favorite jungle green metallic. But even then, sales were, well, let's just say you could count them on one hand if you skipped leg day. The death of the SS, 2017. In 2017, GM shut down Holden's Australian operations, and that was it. The SS was gone. Total production over 4 years, just over 12,900 units. That's rarer than most Ferraris. It ended not with a bang, but with a quiet burnout in the distance. The car that could have been a modern classic just vanished. Legacy, the sleeper that became a legend. Today, the Chevy SS has a cult following. It's one of the few modern sedans with a big V8, manual gearbox, and rear-wheel drive. Used prices have started climbing, especially for 6-speed versions. It's been called the last true American sleeper. The SS was the perfect car for people who wanted Corvette performance without Corvette attention. It was subtle, fast, and criminally underrated. Kind of like if Clark Kent never bothered changing into Superman. Specs recap: engine, 6.2-liter LS3 V8 power, 415 horsepower/415 pound-feet, 0 to 60. 4.5 seconds, 4.2 with manual. Top speed, approximately 165 miles per hour. Weight, 3,900 pounds. Production, 12,953 units. U.S. total. Pros and cons. Pros: Corvette engine, plus rear-wheel drive, plus manual equals perfection. Magnetic ride, plus Brembos equals world-class handling. True sleeper styling, no one expects it. Crazy value, if you can find one. Cons: Chevy forgot to advertise it. Expensive when new, $45,000 plus. Looks a little Malibu-ish. Rare equals parts, and resale are tricky. The Chevy SS was proof that GM could still build something for enthusiasts. They just forgot to tell anyone about it. It was fast, comfortable, practical, and dangerously underrated. While it didn't sell, it left behind a legacy as one of the coolest modern sleepers ever made. And now, every time someone in a Hellcat revs next to a quiet silver sedan, there's a tiny chance that sedan will smoke them. And it'll be a Chevy SS. Thank you for watching the Car Encyclopedia. If you liked this ride through history, hit that subscribe button and buckle up. We're building the ultimate car encyclopedia, one model at a time.